Look what we have here, a whole bunch of new resin molds. Yes, I did it again. I did a Temu haul. So, I'm Laurel and welcome to my channel, and let's get started and I'll show you all these wonderful molds that I purchased. All right, so let's get started. The first one is a jellyfish mold. And I got this from Temu, of course, for $1.48. And I think this would make some fabulous earrings. Then I have a cherry blossom mold. And I got this for $1.48. Then I got two molds. Each one cost $1.48, and they're moons with different characters on them. And I have a palette mold for 89 cents, and I'm sure you saw this in another video because I already used this one. And then I got these heart molds. Each of them was 89 cents, and as you can see, they have different images on them. This one's more like little swirls, and then this one has a bunch of little hearts in it. And then we have this floral pendant mold, and I paid $1.79 for this. And I'm sure you also saw this one in a video. Next we have a heart mold, and I paid $1.69 for this. Then an Easter egg shape. And this mold was $1.79. And then these are just Easter shapes. Again, $1.79. And then I got this cat mold. And this can be used for placing your chopsticks on there, paintbrushes. You just lean it up onto the cat, or you can just use it as a decoration. And I got this for $1.98. And then this one is a cherry blossom petal mold, and this was 98 cents. This was one of those homemade ones, but they do work rather well. Sometimes they don't last as long, but they do work good. And here are the Halloween shaped molds. Apparently I got two of the same. And those were $1.79 each. And then I got these sun shaped, I guess, for pendants. And this mold was 89 cents. And then these are cat paws, and you get 4 of them, and that was $1.99. And then this mold is a running horse. So the price on this is, oh, I'm sorry, this one's a sold out mold. So let's get to the next one. All right, here we have 3 molds that I purchased. They were all supposed to look like this, but then they sent me one that's white. They're homemade. These were 98 cents each, and one's a giraffe. I have a cat, and this one's a dinosaur. I think that's so adorable. And so is the giraffe. This one I might have to use with epoxy resin. Then I have these leaves. I thought this was really cute. This would be great to make some kind of fall leaves. or just some really vibrant color leaves. And this was $1.49. So here we have the ornament mold, and that was 89 cents. And you could use this for a variety of things. I was thinking for Christmas, you know, I could do some cutouts of Christmas trees, Santa Claus, whatever, and then place it in there and then do my resin. Or another option would be, you know, do some colorful resin in there, and then after it's cured, paint on it with some acrylic markers and make your own little designs of Christmas trees and, you know, just a winter scene. So I thought this would be really nice for that. All right, next we have a mushroom mold. Oops, it's upside down. This would make a nice pair of earrings, and this was 89 cents. And then I got these Christmas molds. This was $3.48. And you get quite a variety. And this has Santa Claus. I don't know if you can see it. This one's another little Santa. And you can make earrings out of these. So they'll be like really pretty dangles. Or you can just make a pendant out of it. You don't have to make earrings. Another Santa Claus. This one, I'm not sure. What is that? Little mini Santa Claus, or maybe an elf. There's another Santa Claus. And a little elf. So to me it looks like you get the pairs, so you can make the two earrings at the same time. So yeah, that was $3.48. Then this was a part of a dream catcher. It was a bunch of different molds, but you saw this in another video. I made like this really glamorous pair of gold earrings with crushed glass. So that's this. And I got this for 78 cents. So it's a really good deal. I got these feather molds, and this was definitely in the last video I made. And this was 78 cents. Now, I did get this pack of, it's to make beads. And you get 2 of them. And that was $2.48. And then they have these little like silver grommets that go into the bead, like on the outside of the bead, and I think those were the exact same price. I paid separate for these, but I just wanted to show you. This is the bead, and then you get these, and then you place this inside the bead, and it makes a very wide opening for bracelets or pendants, whichever. Then we have, this is the mold for that crystal that I made. You saw that in another video. And this was 89 cents. And this was the smaller of the ones that they had. They had some larger ones, and they did cost a little more. But I took the smaller one just to try it out, mainly test it out. And to me, it feels more like a homemade mold than it does, you know, like these silicone molds. This is more like a homemade silicone mold. And then we have these little snowflake hot chocolate molds for like Christmas. And I got those for $1.48. Definitely stocking up for the next coming seasons and holidays. And then we have this little cat shaped mold, and that was 98 cents. All right, so now we have this hearts and shapes mold. This is great for making charms or just small dangle earrings. and that was 98 cents. And then I got a cross mold, and that was 98 cents. And then I got this little bear. It's like 3D nail art. I don't know if you can see that. It's definitely a homemade silicone mold, but it's like for 3D nail art, and you definitely can use it for your projects with resin. And this was 79 cents. And then I got this. These are so cute. They're like little elves, and it's obviously for Christmas, and it would make a great pair of earrings. And this was 98 cents. Then of course I got my skeleton cats for Halloween. These would make great pendants, and these unfortunately are out of stock. They had other ones too, and I would have loved to get the whole set, but they're adorable. And then I got this moon and stars mold. You can make earrings, pendants. This is $1.48. And then I've got this assorted shapes, and this mold unfortunately is out of stock. I think this one has some really cute stuff, and you've seen this in a past video also. I use these to make charms. These smaller ones are wonderful for charms. Okay, so here we have a moth mold. I think this is going to be really pretty. And that was, oh, that's out of stock, I'm sorry. And this bird mold, once you put it together, it looks like a little 3D bird. And this is also out of stock. And then I got these little baby dinosaurs, and the egg that they go in. And all of these were $1.69 each. Now, I have to say, if you can find the whole set on Amazon, it's a lot cheaper than buying each one of these. There's more dinosaurs. So if you want the other dinosaurs, it's a lot cheaper to buy the whole set from Amazon. But I learned the hard way. I bought this first, and then I looked on Amazon, and then I got the whole set from Amazon. And then this is so adorable. This, you can make your own buttons. And unfortunately, this one is sold out, but it's got some really adorable buttons. I have seen another one on Temu that had buttons, so you should give it a look, and you know, maybe you'd like those better. I don't know. And the last thing is my turtle mold, and I got that for $1.79. Haven't used it yet. Kind of excited to see what he looks like. But he's got little shapes for his shell. It's really adorable. So I'm going to tally this up and see how much I spent on this haul. So after I tallied up the amounts that I spent, I didn't do too bad, because for this whole thing I spent $52.46. Now, the bill was a little higher of what I paid because I did buy other things besides just the molds, but a majority of it were the molds. So that is not bad. Most of the items were 98 cents and 78 cents. I got them on one of the sales that they had, so I got lower prices. There were a couple that I spent a little more money on, you know, like $1.48, $1.79, but even that's not bad. I mean, for the amount of molds I got, I think I did pretty well. So if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and press that bell for notifications of my upcoming videos. Also, in the description box below, you will find links to my jewelry, my artwork, and my photography. Thank you again for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.